Well, folks, this is where the big girls and big boys come out to play. We all love our young horse competitions and every other young rider and junior, but this is where it gets serious. 1.45 meter opening height. And this is sponsored by Foresight, of course, a precursor, if you will, to what's to follow during the next few days, all leading to the Grand Prix on Sunday afternoon, which will be a couple of holes higher than this, in fact. So one round competition, as are all classes in Ring 1 today. So straight against the clock. And we're going to see some really smart horse and rider combinations. First one out will be Philip Lever. Well, Phil, and how you could only describe the horse as exciting or effervescent, Lomachenko. Phil has stated that on video the horse looks like there's legs going everywhere, but he claims sitting on top is a different feeling. And of course Lomachenko won last night. And then you've got Tommy McDermott, our national champion at senior level, with the newly imported Mr. Lincoln B. He follows Phil. And then running through, you've got the great campaigner, CP Artino, with Amber Fuller. And Amber also has her great grey horse, Nepal Van Tillert, recent winner of the Waratah World Cup qualifier. And in amongst it all, you've got the likes of Gemma Crichton, who had a successful Adelaide Royal only last week, the #1 rider at Adelaide Royal. And so to kick off proceedings on another really smart course designed by Level 3 Queenslander Graham Watts. He was first and second in the last class, but this excitement machine that is Lomachenko, first to go in our Foresight 1.45 meter, Philip Lever on board. Oh, what a way to start. What a way to start. 77.05. Everything Phil Lever at the moment is touching is going to gold. Lomachenko, outstanding, 77.05. And we can start to pick the course out a little. First of all, you'll notice the wall is out for the first time. Fence 12. 9 to 10 in front of the commentary and the judges to the Liverpool. Actually walks 9 strides, and Philip there on a really positive 8. Let's watch the stallion with our senior national champion on board, Tom McDermott, Mr. Lincoln B. Well done, Tom. Just breathe, literally just breathe on 6B. Aaron Hadlow on course with Val Invader. Now, this 8 stride line out of the triple bar. Beautifully ridden. Aaron actually rode the 9. Great job, Aaron Hadlow. Time allowed. This will make Aaron smile. Time allowed is 84 seconds. The Grand Old Mare cuts the beam, 83.45. Less than half a second inside the time. Leading rider from the recent Adelaide Royal with her imported horse, Gemma Crichton, Dada de Brimballet, Z. 1 to 2 seems to be riding well on the 10 strides.
We have been on course 1 to race 2. That'll be 2 to Samantha, please. 3 to Amelia, 4 to Olivia, 5 to Annalise, 6 to Michaela. Do I have Russell? Russell in the warm-up 7. Group 8, please.
First horse to go 7 out of the triple bar. Everyone else has gone 8. Solid round, very much so. Just the one rail. Gemma Crichton, Dada de Brimballet, Z. One rail, 4 faults. Time 81.69.
Yeah, now we have race 2 on course. That'll be 1 to Samantha. 2 to Amelia, 3 to Olivia, 4 to Annalise. 5 to McClare, 6 to Russell, 7 to Foot. They're dry foot into the warm-up with 8, please.
Rachel Lee. As a lot of the top class eventers do, both here and overseas, jumping at some height as well as in their normal eventing careers. Rachel Lee rides Chickabello. Well done, Rachel. 2 rounds down, 8 jumping penalties, 4 time, 87.44. And we are looking for more combinations, please, for our main class. The Foresight 1 meter 45 in the grandstand arena. We are live streaming, and we do need you, please, down at the warm-up. Belinda jumping up and down.
So we have Samantha on course. 1 to Amelia, 2 to Olivia, 3 to
From New Zealand,
4 to McClare.
Samantha Van Leerde. And Samantha rides Cadillac NZPH.
5 to Russell, 6 to Foot, 7 to Jeff. Sam, you can go to warm-up with
Horse by Jokas Latour. Beautifully and straight. Out of a curved approach, but straight into the last 2 strides. Excellent. Great course, 2 doubles following one another. Heads up, folks, there's a lot to like about this round. Samantha Van Leerde and Cadillac, 2 from home. Great round indeed. Samantha Van Leerde, commentator's curse, alive and well at Willinga. 4 jumping, 2 time, total of 6. But there was so much to like about that particular round. Amelia Douglas, young lady on the way up. Placed in the last class, rides Kel Filou. 2 clear rounds at this point. Phil Oliva Lomachenko and Aaron Hadlow Valinvader. The Chatham Park team rate this horse right up there as the next superstar coming forward.
Next to join the warm-up with his friend. I'm going to call the names in until they're ready to go. If they're not here, then I'll call the next one.
Great job, Amelia. Starting to cement a relationship with Kalfulu 1-6. 8 jumping penalties 4 time, a total of 12. But again, another round to build on. The scope of Kalfulu is outstanding. And this mare is having a good show. Knockout 111 by Desanat, with a fantastic pilot in the saddle, Olivia Hamoud from Queensland.
Okay, keep them clear. Good for the big 3 to you, please. 4 to Steph, 5 to Sam, 6 to Brad. 7 to 10, Jamie, you can do a warm-up with 8. Next to head to the warm-up will be Brooke Ekron.
Great job, Olivia. Super clear round. As the mare really gets some form about it going forward towards Sunday and the Forsyth Grand Prix. Olivia goes clear. Knockout 111. All clear in a time of 81.66 into second spot. And as one outstanding talent is replaced by another young rider, Annalise Wanzi. Annalise riding Texas. And once again, Graham Watts asking questions all over the place, but absolutely fair. Even fence 1 needs a bit of riding, the 10-stride curve. 8 strides out of his triple bar to the double, 7 strides out of the second double in succession to the skinny oxer. Great job, young lady. Annalise Wanzi. The first fence, what a nuisance. 4 jumping, 5 time, a total of 9. Time allowed of 84 seconds. Batea Davison and Batea from Queensland rides Checkamore D. A mare by Champion Damour. Another horse to have the first. I feel we were robbed. It was a great round. A little slow. The 1 rail and 3 time, total of 7. But very, very comfortable. Batea Davison, Checkamore D, watching out for that combination going into our Grand Prix on Sunday. Brooke Dobbin, having a great Willinga from Victoria. Brooke rides Gina, MVNZ. .12 jumping and 4 time. Brooke Dobbin, Gina MVNZ. As we welcome 22-year-old Jess Rice Ward. She rides this wonderful campaigner, Tulara Dirangle by Diorado. And certainly if they can leave the pegs up, they are in with an absolute chance. Phil Lever out in front, Lomachenko. All clear, 77.05. Olivia Hamoud into second. And Aaron Hadlow in third with the Grand Mare Valinvader. On course, Jess Rice Ward, Tulara Dirangle.
So we have Jess on foot. That will be 1 to Sam Blue, 2 to Brad, 3 to Tim, 4 to Jamie, 5 to Brooke, 6 to Amber, 7 to Josh, 8 to Maddie. Next in the warm-up will be Tessa.
Takes a stride out, goes 7 into her double, followed by a successive double. This has been riding 7 on exit. And you would think up here, this next line on 8. Has the rail and eases back on the 9. 2 from home, Jess Rice Ward. Ah, goodness me. Disappointing. Going so well, just the 1 rail. Although a little over time, 5 time penalties. So a lot of these riders are finding that 84 seconds is not quite to their liking with time faults, but Graham Watts has said his philosophy is to get riders riding forward. It's his belief that here in Australia we need to ride quicker. Having a great show from New Zealand, Sam Whale, Fleur de la Cour. Well done, Sam. Sam Whale, Fleur de la Cour. Just the 1 rail. Very easy to add on that horse. Needs all of Sam Whale's skill set to keep that travel. But she did, of course, meeting the time available, 82.64. Time allowed is 84 seconds. And you could say to yourself that if Sam, on a horse that really adds in her hand very easily, can make time, you would think so should everybody else. Although, the bigger the horse sometimes, it doesn't always mean that we're going to get through with speed. And here is a 3-story horse We love him. Oaks Calypso. And the guy in the saddle is an absolute delight. It's Professor Brad Frankham, Professor of Immunology, back in the saddle now, riding at this height and above. Rides World Cup with his great partner, Oaks Calypso. Having started a little sticky, you saw Brad say, "Come on, son, let's get moving." Well done, Brad. A couple of jump faults and a couple of time, but we will see that combination on Sunday in our big Grand Prix. So you get the idea. 84 seconds, time allowed. Purposely put together by our great course builder, level 3, Graham Watts, and saying, guys, if you want to be internationally competitive, we've got to match it with the Europeans and the Americans and ride that little bit quicker in our first rounds. And of course, here's straight against the clock. Oaks Conjurer, another Oaks horse, and Clem Smith. Absolutely beautiful hands on this great horseman. Now the wily Queenslander, he's in touch. It's rubbed the rail, but it's still there, 2 from home. Clem Smith, Oaks Conjurer to this last big wall. Good shot, sir. Clem Smith, all clear. 83.16. And you know what? Clem wasn't hanging around. Just inside the time allowed of 84 seconds. I repeat, 83.16 into 3rd spot. And that illustrates what the course builder is encouraging to happen. Clem, you could not say he was going slow. Just inside the time allowed. Jamie winning Kermon, Tulara Stalensky. Mark Fraser must be delighted sitting at home watching the live streaming. Lots of Tulara horses. And when these two are on, they make a great sight. Jamie winning Kermond and Tulara Stalensky. Jamie winning Kermond really with their game face on. Hey, what a round. Put your hands together. But here's the story. 87-3-2. It was an exceptional round. But the risk of going on about it, 4-time penalties. And once again, you could not accuse Jamie winning Kermond of hanging around. 87-3-2. The time allowed is 84. Riders really know they've got to get going. Here's a cracking little horse. LT Holst Andrea. By the super sire, Casal. Brooke Edgecombe in the saddle. And a shout out for riders in Ring 2, 14A and B. The 1 metre 20s. Look at this little mare try her heart out, ably ridden by Brooke. Wow, talk about jumping left of centre. Great job, Brooke Edgecombe, LT Holst Andrea. It's the one rail for jumping, and again, 84 seconds of time allowed, 84.39 attracts one time fault, total of 5. Now then, one of the best jumping horses getting around the east coast of Australia. He is an excitement machine. It's Amber Fuller and her great partner, Nepal Van Tillert, fresh after their win in the World Cup qualifier at the Waratah event. Out in front, Lomachenko, 75.05. Amber, love your work, skillfully negotiates a stride out, goes up there on 9. First horse to do 6 out of the double. Two from home. This crowd engaged. This wonderful jumping horse and rider. What a clear. What a clear. Clear jumping, that is. 4-time, 87.63. Time allowed, I remember, is 84. 4-time penalties. But in context, what a great round going forward to the Grand Prix on Sunday. I'm sure Amber will be delighted. Now, talking about the Grand Prix on Sunday. Last year's winner, the jumping stallion, Cornell. Very popular horse. And superbly ridden by this stylist of a jockey, originally from New Zealand, now very much based in Australia. Josh Collins. And Cornell. Look at this horse, would you? Undercarriage of a 747. He's absolutely machine-like and beautiful to watch. Come on, Josh, we're riding with you to the last. What a superb round. Not long back in work after a layoff. There's a tingle goes up the spine when you see those two go together. Wow. All clear. 81.07 into second spot. Philip Lever and that effervescent Lomachenko out in front, 77.05. But Josh would be smiling on the inside so much. And things looking good for the Foresight Grand Prix on Sunday. Excellent show jumping. One goes out, another comes in. You talk about excellent, they don't come much better. 22-year-old Madeline Cinderberry, Cami Zed. Little genius in the saddle. 9 strides, 1 to 2.
We have Maddie on court. Next, 1 to 7, he's at the gate. 2 to Jeff Lee, 3 to Frida, 4 to Tom, 5 to Aaron, 6 to Gemma, 7 to Matea, and when you're ready, 8 please.
Come on, guys. Get behind her. 22 years of age. Cheer her on. She's having a real crack. Come on, Maddie. 2 to come. Oh, what a clear. Wow. And may well we put our hands together. She saw a distance from the wall back in Terry Kitchen. It was massive. It was fantastic. 78.25 into second spot. 78.25. Phil Lever Lomachenko, 77.05. This class really providing us with massive entertainment. Tessa Lil, Yalambis Key Lago. Well done, Tessa. Tessa Lil made the time, made it well too. 81.79. Time allowed of 84. 4 down, 16 jumping, but nothing wrong with that round. Seven riders left to go. Out in front, Philip Lever, Lomachenko, all clear, 77.05. 3 seconds ahead of Madeline Cinderberry, Cami Zed, and then Josh Collins on that great stallion, Cornell, who can give Philip Lever a little issue or two. Jess Pateman rides track work. Married to Steve Pateman, who is an Australian national jump racing jockey and champion at it. No stranger to speed. And a very polished rider at that. Jess Pateman, and Jess rides Kelso. And Jess already goes up there on the 9. Let's hope she can keep this up. This is an outstanding rhythm. Had to lean back, feet up on the mud guards as she's doing an outstanding job. Just turning a little in the air. Yeah, wasn't it a great round? Jess Pateman and Kelso. There's 2 late falling rails, but gosh, he set off with an absolute blistering canter. Unlucky, to say the least. Jess Pateman and Kelso. 76.95. Well, there you go. Nowhere near 84 seconds the time allowed. 76.95. As sportingly, Sarah McMillan says to Jess, well ridden, and then sets about her own business. Tyrone VDL. Dutch bloodlines, and Sarah, very much an established World Cup rider. Sarah McMillan, Tyrone, VDL. Well done, Sarah. Had to wait in the 7, the skinniest oxer on course. You got there too easily. Tyrone VDL and Sarah McMillan. The one rail and 4 time, total of 8. Now out in front is Frida Lindgren's partner, Phil Lever, Lomachenko. Frida has been knocking on the door of doing something special. Mab Aubrey du Mab Ribot is her #1 horse, her Grand Prix horse. If they stay up, this lady would be one of the fastest lady show jumpers in the country. It's Frida Lindgren. That's the sort of show Frida's been having so far. Her luck has got to change. Watch out for her on Sunday in the Forsyth Grand Prix. There's a prediction. Frida Lindgren, Mab Aubrey, Mab Ribot. 2 rails. The time, however, 81.08, well inside the time of 84 seconds. Now, the winner of the World Cup at Tamworth recently, a couple of weeks ago, in fact. He sits at #1 on the World Cup leaderboard. Tim Boland bought this horse as an eventer from Ireland. He's no eventer anymore. He's the #1 string for the national senior champion, Tom McDermott, Coolie Gangster. Masterclass on the 8. The second horse to do 6. Amber Fuller did 6. Look at Tom now. Absolute precision. Let him know we care, folks. He's 2 from home. He's really trying hard here. To the last, the stadium behind him. What a shot. And he hasn't just jumped into the lead, he's powered into the lead. 73-3-1, what a master on a horse. You remember Philip Lever and Lomachenko, 77.05. They've led for most of this class, and in he comes, the master of faster. 73-3-1 to the top of the leaderboard. Follow that. Here's one that will be trying. It's Sarah. Stiletto, Justin Wilkinson's horse, ridden so capably by Aaron Hadlow. Great shot to the last. Aaron Hadlow and Sarah Stiletto. Mare got better and better as the round went on. 8 jumping 1 time. Total of 9. Now this isn't over because the lady in the saddle has got speed and show jumping in her DNA. She's a Crichton. And crikey, they can ride. The daughter of an Olympian, the leading rider at the recent Adelaide Royal. Gemma Crichton rides Allen 111Z. A massive horse, standing nearly 18 hands high. What a stride. Thought about the 6, anchors for the 7. She's still going. Look at the determination. Lets him have his head to the last. He jumps it 1.5 times over that wall. Stops the clock in 76.69 into 4th spot. Outstanding. Foresight, what a great class you're sponsoring here. Great entertainment. Back for a second ride, and she rode so well earlier. Now back on board JB Vigilante. Qualified vet, young mum, her own breeding program at home with the young horses. This is our last combination. No, Great job, Matea. Doesn't she ride so beautifully? And I'm thinking all roads lead to the Forsyth Grand Prix with her horses on Sunday. So in fact, our last combination on course. Tom McDermott out in front, all clear, 73.31. It was an outstanding time. Nopal Van Telert and Amber Fuller already jumped clear with 4 time. 84 seconds is the time allowed. CP Artino. Amber, of course, on a stellar run of form. Recent winner of the Waratah World Cup. Former national champion. Last to go in the Forsyth, 1:45 from Chatham Park. It's Amber Fuller, CP Artino. And straight away, we know Amber's tactics, setting the horse up for later in the week, going a little steady. Tom McDermott rubs his hands. Well done, Amber. Clearly the plan, setting the horse up for later in the week. Number of time penalties, but that was all down to the plan of no jumping, and that was achieved. So unofficially, what a great class we've just witnessed. I think Tom McDermott and Cooley Gangster have won the class. All clear, 73.31, but we will talk with our senior judge, Michael Archer, and come back with the official results very shortly, followed by a mounted presentation. A final call for Ring 2, the Unicornium 120 Open and Carolia Park 120 young horse under 7 years of age, 14A and 14B. Final call for Ring 2. And didn't she have a go into fourth, all clear, 79.69. Hey, how about this? Josh Collins and Cornell. Fantastic to see the stallion back in the lineup. All clear, 81.07. Olivia Hamoud knocking on the door of something big, 111 knockout. All clear, 81.66 into sixth. He's there again. Has there been a lineup without Clem Smith in it? Clem Smith in seventh. Oaks Conjurer, all clear, 83.16. And great to see the mare still keeps getting in these lines up. Aaron Hadlow into eighth. And the wonderful Val Invader, all clear again, 83.45. 8 clears, 8 places. That was a wonderful class to watch. And congratulations again in our Forsyth 1 meter 45. The winner, Tom McDermott and Cooley Gangster, all clear, 73.31. See you soon for a mounted presentation. And here we go, our mounted presentation. Great to see the ladies from Foresight, our great sponsors involved. So recapping, the Foresight, 1 meter 45. The winner, Tom McDermott and Coolie Gangster. Tom's winning time, 73.31. And into second, ever so consistent, Phil Lever, Lomachenko, all clear, 77.05. Madeline Cinderberry and the great mare Cami Z into third, 78.25. Gemma Crichton had a real go at the end. Alan 111Z, all clear, 79.69 in fourth. Gemma Crichton in fourth. And great to see Josh Collins and the Grey Stallion, which is not that horse, on Cornell, fantastic, into fifth, a clear round, 81.07. Olivia Hamoud is not on knockout 111 either, but into sixth spot. All clear, 81.66. Clem Smith again, Mr. Consistency, along with Phil Lever. Oaks Conjurer, another clear round, 83.16. And the last of the clear rounds was over to the great mare Val Invader and Aaron Hadlow. 8 clear rounds and 8 prizes. So let's just have a quick chat to Tom McDermott. Tom, the history of this horse, if I'm right, bought by Tim Boland as an eventer in Ireland and now shaping up to be one of your best show jumpers.
Yeah, Tim bought him as a young horse in Ireland as an eventer. He handed over the ride to me quite early on, just as he went overseas for a trip, and then I've sort of kept the ride since he came back, and he's a very, very good jumper. He's got a mind of his own on some days, but he loves his job, and yeah, thanks very much for Tim for letting me have the ride, and thanks Foresight for being the major sponsors of the show. Terry Snow, Willinga Park. It's very good to be back here again, and it's awesome to jump on this awesome surface, and thank you to all my sponsors and Edwina for running such another great show. Thank you. And Michael for being a great judge.
Good on you, Tom. And just a quick word of the surface. You happy where this is?
Yeah. The surface is beautiful. All the horses jump great off it. Yeah, it's probably one of the best surfaces in Australia, so we couldn't be happier.
Fantastic. He speaks very well. He's the national reigning senior champion. He's leading the World Cup here in Australia. His name's Tom McDermott. And Tom, if I could ask you please to do a lap of honour, as is tradition, with the wonderful Coolie Gangster. Over to you, Tom. Once again, folks, the winner of the Foresight 145 Grand Prix, Tom McDermott, in first with Coolie Gangster. Phil Lever, Lomachenko into second. Maddie Cinderberry was third with Cami Z. Gemma Crichton, Allen, 111 in fourth. Josh Collins, Cornell in fifth. Olivia Hamoud, knockout, 111. As they come past, put our hands together, please, for Tom McDermott and Coolie Gangster. Clem Smith in seventh. Oaks Conjurer and Aaron Hadlow. Val Invader. A great class, and thank you to Foresight. That was a great class to sponsor. And again, to the ladies, thanks for your continued support.